So, hello everyone. Today's video is not just a topic discussion. Today, we are entering one of the most important constitutional office of India, and that is the President of India. Now, whenever you hear the word president, many people think that isn't the Prime Minister the real hero? Is the president just a ceremonial head? Or does the president actually make any decisions? And honestly, these questions are very common. But today, we are not going to study this in a superficial way. Today, we are going to understand the President of India from A to Z. So, in this one series, we'll discuss about many things like who is the President under Constitution of India, what are the powers and functions that the President have, how the President is elected, what are the qualifications required to be a President, the ordinance making power of the President, impeachment procedure of the President, the pardoning power of the President, and the legislative power of the President. So this is not a short video. This is your complete constitutional understanding of the President of India. So if you are a law student, a political science student, or just somebody who wants to understand how India is governed, this video will give you a clarity. And don't worry, we are not going to make this boring. We will understand everything step by step in simple language with simple logics and practical explanations. By the end of this video, if somebody asks you, what does the President of India actually do? You don't hesitate. You will answer confidently. Okay, so sit comfortably. You may grab a notebook if you want, and let's begin our journey into the most important constitutional positions of India, the President. So let's understand what does the Constitution say. Under Article 52 of the Constitution of India, it clearly says there shall be a President of India. What? There shall be a President of India. So it is a very simple sentence. This means our Constitution make it compulsory that India must always have a President. So this is about Article 52. Now we are moving to Article 53. Article 53 says that the executive power of the Union shall be vested in the President. Now don't panic when I say executive power. Executive power means simply the power that runs the country, that implements laws, that make decisions, right? And according to the Constitution, that power is given to the President. So technically speaking, the President is the head of the executive. What I said, the President is the head of the executive. Now, this is where things get interesting. On paper, yes, the President is the real ruler. But in practice, things are slightly different. Because India follows a parliamentary system. That means a real day-to-day life, whatever decisions are happening, those are taken by our Prime Minister and the Council Ministers. But here is the important point. The Prime Minister and Council Minister work in the name of President. What does it mean? It means every executive actions of the government of India is officially taken in the name of President. So even if the Prime Minister is making decisions, constitutionally it is done under the authority of President. So what does it show? The President is not an ordinary figure. The President is the constitutional head of the country. What I said, I am repeating, the President is the constitutional head of the country. Now let's make it even more simple. India has two types of head. One is head of the state and another one is head of the government. The President is the head of the state and the Prime Minister is the head of government. Head of the state means the symbolic and constitutional face of the entire nation. When India signs international treaties, when ambassadors are appointed, when foreign leaders visit, they meet the President as official representative of India. The President represents unity, integrity, dignity of the nation. The President represents the entire country. The President does not represent one political party. The President does not represent one state, or the President does not represent any one thing. The President represents the whole India, the whole of India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from villages to metro cities. And that is why President is expected to be neutral and above politics. Now you think logically, if all the powers are given to politicians in parliament, what will happen if there is a political instability? What will happen if there is a confusion among the political parties that who would form the government? What if there is an emergency? The questions are very logical, na? So that's why the constitution makers wanted one stable constitutional authority that remains stable even if the government changes. Government changes every 5 years, but the office of president remains permanent, and that ensures the stability of our country. Now, many students use this word rubber stamp, but this is not fully correct. Yes, normally the president acts on the advice of council ministers, but the president can ask the government to reconsider a decision once. The president can seek information from the prime minister. The president plays a crucial role during a hung parliament. The president has emergency powers. The president has pardoning powers. So the president is not powerless. The president is a constitutional guardian. Now let's summarize this in very simple words. The President of India is the constitutional head of the country. The President of India is the head of the Union Executive. The President of India is the formal representative of India. The President of India is the guardian of the constitutional process. The President of India is the authority in whose name the government functions. The President is not a dictator. The President is not a daily decision maker like the Prime Minister. The President is the supreme constitutional authority who ensures that system run according to the constitution. And if somebody asks you in the exam who is the president under Constitution of India, you can answer confidently that president is the constitutional head of the India under Article 52 and Article 53 of the Indian Constitution, and the executive power of the union is vested in president, and all government actions are taken in his or her name. Okay, so bye bye guys, see you in the next video.